guys, my name is Sasha and welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing 7 on Sunday. Now if you're unsure what 7 on Sunday is, I will link the Goodreads group down below so you can check that out, but it was created by Grace over at G Swizzle, so I will link her channel down below as well. And this week our 7 on Sunday is 7 authors we'd love to be quarantined with. So today I've pretty much chosen 7 of my favorite authors, or authors that I follow on Twitter that I find hilarious and would love to get to know better. But first of all on my list is Sarah J Maas. She is the author of the Throne of Glass series and the ACOTAR series, and she also just brought out House of Earth and Blood, or the Crescent City series. I love her books. Basically Throne of Glass got me back into reading back in 2015, I think. I would just love to hear more about her stories and talk to her about her kid, and yeah, I'd like to be friends with her. Next author is Taylor Jenkins Reid. She wrote one of my favorite books, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. She also wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, and I just love her stories, and I think she could come up with some pretty banger books with all the other authors that I've also brought to be quarantined with. I would just love to know more about her processes and how she writes her books, because all of her books are so different, and I would just love to know where these just popped out from, to be honest. Like, it's just crazy. The next author is Ashley Poston. I follow her on Twitter, and she also wrote the Geekerella series and Heart of Iron, which is a space Anastasia retelling. And I love her tweets. She's such a nerd and a geek, and I would love to be quarantined with her so we could just watch all the nerdy shit and play all the nerdy games all day, and it would just be amazing. Next author is Maria Lewis. She wrote Who's Afraid, she wrote The Wailing Woman, she wrote The Witch Who Courted Death. I've only read Who's Afraid, but I follow her on Facebook and I follow her on Twitter, and everything she writes is like pure gold, and I would just love, I've actually met her a couple times too, and I would just love to just like live with her for a little bit and just see what she is like in the flesh, and if she's anything like her Twitter presence or her internet and like she reviews a bunch of movies as well, and I would just love, like, because she knows what's a good and what is bad, I would love to just be quarantined with her and watch her top 10 movies with her and just be enlightened, because I don't watch a lot of movies. Another author I'd love to be quarantined with is Lynette Nolan. She wrote the Maduran Chronicles. She also wrote the Whisper series. I've yet to read the Whisper series. And I've met her a couple times too, and she's such a sweetheart. And I know that her and Sarah J Maas are really good friends, and so is Lynette and Maria Lewis. I just would love, like, just to be like, just like sit down and be cozy with her, and I know that she doesn't like get to stop. Like, for the last couple of years she's just been going and going and going, and she hasn't stopped. So I'd like to just like tell her to stop, have a rest, give her a cup of tea, give her a book, and just like take care of her and be like, just relax for a little bit. The next author is Casey McQuiston. Now Casey is the author of Red, White and Royal Blue, which I absolutely loved, and I would just love to just meet them and just like tell them how much I loved their book, and also to get an early copy of their next 2 books, because I know that they are writing a lot, and I see all these like little snippets of their book on Twitter, and I just need them now. Hopefully they're still writing the book while in quarantine so that I could like proofread and like just know it before everyone else. That would be sweet. Last but not least, I would love to have Angie Thomas in this house with us, because I follow her on Twitter as well, and I loved her book The Hate You Give, and I just would love to just be with, and like she's a big Sims player too, so we could like play Sims together, and she's got like the characters, The Hate You Give, she plays them on Sims, and just like we could talk about Sims together. And yeah, I love Angie's internet personality, and love to meet her in person as well and just see what she's like. And like all 7 authors, I just would like to see like how they would all interact with each other, because they're all like some of them already know each other and are friends, but some of them, like I've noticed, like don't really like interact with other authors. So I'd like to know like how they all would like interact with each other and give each other like tips and hints. And also I was going to put in an author that I didn't like and put it in this quarantine house, so that all these other good authors could tell them that their writing is crap and that they shouldn't be saying those words. But I thought, nah, better not, because they probably would kill that author. Anyway, that's my 7 authors that I'd love to be quarantined with. Let me know down below what author you'd love to be quarantined with, and like what question would you ask them. And I will see you next time. Don't forget, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to be my friend, you can add me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter. They're all at Sasha Reads, and I will see you next time. Bye!